Hello, my name is Dragaura, and this is a getting started tutorial for Magic Evolution. Magic Evolution is an app game for the Android. You can find it in the Google Play Store. It's free to play, though there is in-game purchases, but I'm going to go ahead and show you. Now, when you first log into the game, you will actually come to a choice for logging in. You can use a Facebook account, or you can make an account with the game developers through eFunFun. Now, once you choose which account you want to go into or use to play this game, you'll be brought to this screen. The account button on the bottom left, you can re-log in, essentially, or change accounts. The black bar in the middle that says tap to switch is the server. Now, there are currently 7 servers. My normal account, Dragaura, is on the first server, Lake Verity. But for the purposes of this tutorial, I'm going to actually log on to the new server, Lost Tower. Now, every server, if you want to consider it, is a new save file. If you log on to a different server from your old one, you will start out from the beginning of the game. Don't panic. All of your information is still on the previous server, so I can log back onto the first server and I'll still have my normal account. So, for now, I'm going to hit Enter Game. And the other reason why I'm doing this tutorial is because the beginning of the game doesn't exactly explain everything well. Now, you're first brought to this cutscene, and you can skip most of it if you want, but I'm not going to.
この汚れた世界にまだ未練があるの？この私が滅ぼしてやるわ。私の世界を想像するわ。
これは最後のチャンスです。絶対にうまくいかせません。
Now, you'll see, it starts off, everyone's fighting automatically. My monsters are on the right, and they go to meet the enemy monsters on the left. But Rapid here has filled one of her rage bars, and so she can now use a special skill. If I tap on her icon in the bottom there, where it's pointing, she both becomes invincible to any damage from any attack she's taken, while she's performing a strong attack that does a lot more damage to the enemy in front of her. Now, also, each monster has its own unique skill. Rapid, hers was an attack, while Sachi here, she's an assist type. So she's going to heal my entire team. Thunder God here, he's a blast type, and his specific skill attacks from afar, and it actually attacks all of the enemies on the screen. And now Mutant is going to kick my butt.
あなたではこの私は止められないわ。闇がすべてを飲み込むのよ。
さっきの話、すごいでしょ?
And 3 guesses as to who he's supposed to be based off of. First 2 don't count.
あの戦いの全員はまだ行方不明です。ははは。ところでお名前は?
And here's where you pick your username. You can use a randomly generated one, or if you tap where the name is, you can put in your own. I'm only going to use drag because this is a temporary account. I'm not really going to use it much for beyond the tutorials, so I'm going to go ahead and hit confirm.
はじめまして。では初対面のプレゼントとして一人仲間を選択してください。
Now, I will let you know that no matter who you pick, you will have the ability to get the other two in later on in the game. But for now, I'll go over each one. Bulb is a grass type, and her special skill will attack all of the enemies, much like how Thunder God's attack was. Char is a fire type. She attacks all of the enemies in her same row. Additionally, her normal attacks pierce through enemies after you power her up. And then there's Squirt, who is a water type. She only attacks the enemy that's in front of her. However, she can freeze monsters, and basically enabling them to be stuck in place and they can't attack. There are two other types of monsters in this game, electric and rock. But you'll get more monsters for those types later on. And there is a element, circular element strength and weaknesses. Fire good against grass, grass good against rock, rock is good against electric, electric is good against water, and water is good against fire. But for this, I'm going to actually choose Squirt because she's my favorite. And now the game takes me through the summoning tutorial. So, there's an area where you can summon new monsters. Now, every day you get one free summon. You come here and click where it says free, and you get a random 4 or 5-star monster from that middle option. I'll go over the other two options in a later video. But for now, I got Cicada, who is your default, so you will always get a Cicada no matter how many times you restart the game. So it's now going to take me over to the team to add the new monster. Now it has me go out, and we go on an adventure. Now, this is the main mode of the game. It is your single player storyline. So, for now, I'm just going to follow the dots and explore the area. So, if you want to know what kind of monsters you're up against in an area, you click that, and it says Molten Trace and Electric Kid. Now you'll notice the skull on Molten Trace, that is the boss for the area. He will be a lot more powerful, but that's okay. I will do my best. To clear an area, you have to click on each square to open it up. Occasionally you'll find items, and other times you'll find the monsters that you're supposed to fight. So right now I found gold. And I got 315. So the next, hey! So it's gonna have me fight Electric Kid. As you can see, I have to swipe and target each monster
敵が近
individually.
づいてきました。ご主人様、敵が一番右側に近づいたら戦闘失敗しますので、その前に全部消滅しましょう。
Now, there's actually a second way to lose the fight. If you look in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, there is a countdown timer. If I let that timer run out, I will automatically lose the battle. And as it says there, they'll fail if they get to the rightmost side. Basically, if one of the enemy monsters makes it past your team and gets to the purple crystals on the right, you will lose the battle. And I need to move Squirt down so she attacks them. Move her back up. Swipe and target. Going to use Squirt's skill, and there we go. This is the combat win screen. It shows me how much experience I gained and the progress until the next player level. I also got 750 gold for it.
ご主人様、もう一人の精霊がこのエリアに隠れています。見つけて倒したら次の町に行けるようになります。
Alright, but so I'm just going to go through and clear the areas.
金塊です。金塊ですね。わあ、これは珍しいものです。ご主人様、指の動きが速いほどコインがたくさん獲得できますよ。早速やってみましょう。
Alright, so there's a gold brick, and as soon as I tap on it once, a 5-second countdown happens. So it looked like I got about 45 hits on it, and thus I got 2,970 gold. Not bad. There's also a chest, which chests give you random items. So I got 10 pokestones. More on pokestones in a moment. There are also pots that are about. They also hand you random items, like a Dawnstone. Go ahead and get another one. And there's a quiz. If I tap on the question mark, it brings up a question. So, which of the following monsters appears in this game? I've already been introduced to Mutant, so that has to be the one. But I kind of find it funny that Ultraman, Godzilla, and I guess that's supposed to be Steve Jobs, is on the quiz for answers. But I'm going to click Mutant. And if I answer a quiz correctly, I get a prize. And I found him. So, I'll take a moment to explain the red X's that appear on the 2 blocks above him. When you find an enemy monster, you can't clear those spots even if you tap on it. But you can still clear any of the other spots that are nearby. In order to clear those spots, you have to defeat the monster that's blocking them. So, let's go ahead. On this screen, I'll go ahead and explain this. This is what pops up every battle. You see your team number at the top, Team 1. My OA, which is overall ability of 813 points. The 2 monsters that are in my team. And there is a friends list below, but it says I have no friends available. So I can't recruit anyone for this battle. I can click cancel and come back to the fight later. But I'm going to go ahead and fight it. And now I have an event battle. Usually with event battles you get guest legendary Pokemon to help you. Well, not Pokemon, monsters. But it is a parody of a Pokemon game, so pardon me if I slip up occasionally.
サンダーバード、お前のそばに立っているやつこそが最強の訓練士か？あの力を手に入れたらもう一度進化できるかもしれない。もう俺を止めることはできねえ。
だからこそ彼を守るのよ。彼ならきっと私たちの時代を想像してくれるわ。
先手必勝、食らえ炎の力。
So it's gonna have me just go ahead and use Zapdos and his abilities, or her abilities, sorry. And now I'm level 2. Now, for each boss battle, you get a rating. As you can see, I got 3 stars for none of my monsters being defeated. If I have one monster fall in battle, I go down to 2 stars. If 2 or more monsters fall in battle, but I still win, I get only 1 star. I also got a piece of equipment called a basic sword. Now I'll go back to the middle there, level up, and it will tell me every time I level up that I went from level 1 to level 2. My stamina gauge got filled to 28. The max amount of stamina that I can refresh up to is 27. And my friends list has not gone up. But more on stamina and friends a bit later.
くそ、次こそ決着をつける。覚えとけ。
あれ？あなたは？ご主人様。ご主人様、この人私とはそっくりです。
And time for time shenanigans.
まだ真珠には勝てないからね。だから未来のご主人様が私を現在に戻して自分を助けろと指示を下したの。だからしばらく協力するわ。
そうですか。あなたは私ですか。強そうですね。
では行きましょう。ご主人様。
Now, you'll have just seen with the clear, I got 3 stars. Basically, your rating for the boss battle is your rating for the area. It doesn't matter how many times you win or lose the minor enemy battles. It all depends on how well you do with the boss. I'm gonna go ahead and clear that.
ご主人様すごいですね。ここも全部クリアしました。新しいエリアに行けるようになりました。
So, anytime you want to leave an area, you click on the door and you leave
ご
it.
主人様、バッグで武器があるようです。もらっていいですか？いいですよね。
So now it's going to take me through the small equipment tutorial that it has. Right now it's going to have me just auto-equip weapons and armor.
おお、ようやく武器
But
を入手しましたね。
in a little while I'll be able to choose what equipment goes on which monster. But for now, let's go ahead and upgrade them. So when you click on a piece of equipment, you see what it is and who it's attached to, and I click upgrade. And on this, it's kind of hard to see around the circle, but it will take 11 gold to upgrade it to level 2. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And it's going to have me scroll over and upgrade the piece of armor as well.
もうパワフルの状態です。
I'll
もっと
actually
親
go
密
more
な
into
エリアで冒
detail.
険してみましょう。
I'll go into more detail in equipment and equipment upgrades in a later video. But for now, let's
ご
continue
主人
exploring.
様はもう自分の力で冒険できますよね。絶対行けます。信じていますからね。じゃあこのプレゼントを差
Also,
し上
if
げ
you
ます。
notice, when I cleared the text box, the audio kept playing. Though I do wonder where Squirt got the Clefairy, and yeah.
ご主人様、また新しい仲間が加わりましたね。一緒に戦わせてみましょう。
I'm going to go ahead and add Clefairy. And I'm going to head out. So, next area. I'll go ahead and explain this as well. So, as you can see, the title of the area is Secret Base. It's a normal mission type, and the number of challenge chances I have for it is 1. Basically, I can only go through this area once a day. There's an encounter that I have to go through first. Basically, I have to do 1 battle before I can go and explore the area. On the right is the final loot. If I clear the area successfully, I will get those 10 pokestones. At the bottom is the loot section. If I can get a chest in battle, that is the item I will get. And on the right, it says requires star of 5. Basically, this area, this fight will take 5 stamina for me to complete. I have in the upper left-hand corner 28 out of 27. So I have plenty of stamina, so I'm going to go ahead and fight. Again, it shows me my team setup. You can see I now have Clefairy there, and my overall ability number has gone up to 1002. As you add monsters and get stronger in the game, your overall ability number will go up. This is used to compare your rough power level as compared to other players. However, later on in the game, your OA is not the only thing you need to consider. But I will get to that in a later video when that becomes more relevant. So for now, I'm going to fight.
弱々しいね。ご主人様が手を出さなくてもオートバトルをクリックしたら私たちが敵を倒します。
So now it will show me about auto battling. Auto battling means that monsters will automatically move and fight instead of me having to tap and click or swipe. However, I still need to tap the bottom icons in order to use any skills. So I still have to be the one to tap Squirt's icon to say, hey, go use Ice Stab. And as you can see, the boss dropped a chest, and I get that water berry. And I also leveled up again. Roughly about every 2 to 3 levels, the max number of friends I can have goes up by 1. Also, if you also notice, the stamina gauge went up again, as well as how much stamina I have. But let's continue on. It's going to...
あと一つの場所にまだ行ってないはずですから、ついてきてね。
So, now it's going to take me on a small tutorial. If you want to go back to the main area, you click home, and you are brought back to where you'll start off the game every time you log in. But for now,
ここで精霊石を購入できますよ。VIP のさまざまな特権も獲得できます。どんな特権があるか見てみましょう。
every time you buy pokestones with real money, those pokestones are contributed to your VIP level. Every time you meet a certain amount, you go up to the next VIP level. And every VIP level unlocks different bonuses. So for now, I'll go ahead and go over here.
VIP プレゼントがありますから受け取ることを忘れないでね。
I'm not going to do that yet real quick, but for being a VIP 0, I get 5 auto raid tickets for free every day. That is actually for elite stages, which I have not unlocked yet. I can buy 2 flavor breads every day, buy 2 gold chests or silver chests, and so forth and so on. But for now, go over to the gift bag. And when you meet the different VIP levels, you have the opportunity to buy gift bags that are for those levels. So I'm VIP 0. It takes 1 Pokestone to buy this gift bag, and I have 10, so I'm going to go ahead and buy it. And as you can see, I got a bronze key, a bronze chest, a silver key, and a silver chest. For every chest, you need 1 key. So, that's that. So, at VIP 1, I can get these items for 5 Pokestones, and so forth and so on. I'll actually have a video specifically on VIP and their benefits at a later time. But for now, I'm going to close this. And the game more or less leaves you alone at this point to explore. I'm going to end this video here, and the next video I will explain everything that you see on your screen right here, or my screen. Because there's a lot going on, and there's a lot to do. So, for now, this is Dragaura signing off, and I'll see you in game.